Engineering technologists, artisans and craftsmen are calling for recognition in the country's construction sector to enhance safety, accountability and fair compensation.
The president of the Institute of Engineering Technologists of Kenya, Bibiiye Juma, says that there is need for expansion of recognized professionals in the built environment to include those who translate designs into practice on construction sites.
Trevor Ngendo reports.
A series of recent building collapses have been linked to poor workmanship, use of substandard materials, non-compliance with approved designs and weak site supervision. According to the Institute of Engineering Technologists of Kenya, engineering technologists play a critical role in translating designs into practice on construction sites and should be formally recognized alongside inspectors and supervisors.
The Institution of Engineering Technology of Kenya is in charge of the engineering technologist, the engineering technician, the engineering craft persons, and the engineering artisan.
We spend our whole day in site. We can be good reporters of what happens in that particular site, whether there was a landslide that is going to bring this building down, whether these materials that were used are substandard because we are the people who perform the material test, whether this can be done because this material is now rendered redundant in terms of climate change, and we can here and there have so many inputs in regards to that.
This exclusion, they say, has created an implementation gap where decisions are made without adequate technical oversight on the ground, increasing the risk of errors, shortcuts and unsafe practices.
Sometimes we have a fluctuation of the structural sanity of the ground, and maybe it could contribute, but the people who are doing that act, wakichimba msingi, when they are doing that specific job, they can observe those things, and if they were formally recognized, they could give a report, and maybe we could have a well prescribed report that could guide of the government and the policymakers identifying the exact problem that has been really affecting us as a country, because these issues have been too much.
The Institute argues that locking technologists out of implementation roles exposes them to safety risks, limits their professional growth and denies them appropriate compensation for work they already perform informally.
Our interest is to ensure that the buildings survive, the members who are doing the work survive, and our country moves forward technologically, economically, name them.
The Institute is now urging policymakers and regulators to fast-track reforms that recognize all key players in the construction value chain. Trevor Ngendo for Prime Edition.